So, Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me Kainat Baloch, and in this video I'll tell you how to improve English part 1. I discussed part 1 already, but that was half. That's why I said that I should again discuss this. That's why I'm again discussing it, and this is going to be very helpful video for you because the title how to improve English, I have divided it into 5 parts. This is part number 1. I have discussed it, but I already told you, but that was very little and half video. So let's see which kind of tips will help you in improvement of your English and how you will learn a language easily. So first of all, for learning language you will have to be habitual of that language. You have to be aware, like which kind of things are in this language, how will I start it, how will I end it. You should be known to every single thing of that language, so that next time when you have to speak it, you can speak it clearly, blatantly, frankly, softly and openly to everybody. Okay, in this way you will speak it. In this way you will be expert speaker at this language. But before that you need to follow these 3 tips. Okay, these 3 tips are amazing tips, fantastic, remarkable, dynamic. These tips helped me. These tips will help you, and you don't have to just listen and ignore. You have to follow these tips. You have to apply these tips in your speaking. Okay, so let's see which kind of tips those are. First is think in English. Think in English. I already discussed it in my first video. You must have heard this from multiple content creators that thinking in English is mandatory. It's important. It's arduous. It's difficult, but it is important. At first, it could be hard for you. Initially, everything will be hard for you. Of course, you know people very well about it. But after that, gradually, when you will be aware of that, when you will be known to that thing, you will understand that. And after that, with the time, you will learn that. So, I am to not tell you this, that how to think in English. I will also tell you what to think in English. Okay, so if this is your first time you are to start your journey of learning English, and the first tip is going to applied by you in it, which is what how to think in English, then you should just imagine a topic. Topic could be anything. As I told you, you can take example of pen. Instead of pen, you can take example of pencil, copy, book, anything. Start thinking about that, and then just speak about that thing for a minute, for a second, for a 2 minute. You have not to think about grammar at that point of time, because your target is to speak English. Your target is not this to speak English fluently. First you have to speak, then you have to think about it, that how to speak English fluently, right? So in this way, if you will think about it, first first day will be very much bad. I am telling you, it would be challenging because that would be your first time. Second time when you will do this, you will feel improvement. When third time you will do this, you will feel so much improvement. When you fourth time it would be done by you, you will feel very much improvement in your speaking, in your thinking. Start from speaking. If you want to be expert, impeccable, perfect speaker at this language, you should start from what? Thinking. This is tip number 1. Then is our speak English daily, even alone. Does not matter if you have not any kind of company at your home, you are alone, nobody is talking to you. It doesn't mean that you will not learn English. It's your wish, it's your dream, and you should come what me, you should start speaking. Let me tell you, when I hadn't got any kind of company, mostly I used to talk to my father. But when I used to feel my father is not at my home and I wanted to talk, practice, then I just used to talk to doors. I used to talk to windows. Mostly I talked to myself. I used to talk to mirror. I used to talk to myself. You should speak English every day. I know there will be lot of challenging problems. There will be lot of obvious difficulties will come in your speaking. With your mind, you have to ignore them and you have to step ahead every day. What you can speak, let me tell you. If you have to speak every day, you should speak about picture. For example, take picture of anything from any website and then just start speaking on that. Okay, after a lot of days, after a month, after 2 months, you should record your voice. Okay, and you should feel mistakes, that where you have made mistakes, how you should correct them, because unless you know mistakes, you can't correct them and you can't develop your this skill. So that's why if you want to develop your this skill, you need to know where you are making mistakes, and mistakes would be made at that point of time when you will start speaking and speak every day. You haven't to let one day free. And how much time, like for how much time you can speak in a day? You should, I think, take out 5 minutes. 5 minutes are not enough. I don't think these minutes are enough. You should take out 5 minutes for speaking. 5 minutes, in a 5 minutes, 2 minutes you should think, and then there will be remaining 3 minutes. In them you should start speaking. Okay, so I don't think this is big time, and it will not take your too much time. You just need to start it. Starting of everything will be very much weakness. Okay, and tip number second is stop using words. Try to also remember phrases. It is something that is regarding to words. As you remember words as it is, you can remember phrases. It sounds very weak, but it will increase your fluency. It will increase your fluency level. It will increase your each and every mistake of grammar also, if you will remember phrases. And you can also not feel unconfident person when you will speak English, if you are remembering phrases means, as we remember words, market, now, I, go. So these are words, right? So when you will remember complete phrase, it would be like, I'm going to market now. So this is one complete phrase. As it is, this kind of sentences, if you will remember, I am sure you will increase not your just percentage of your speaking. You will increase lots of things which are related to speaking. So these tips will help you. You have to use these tricks. I have not just told you for making you understand. If you understood, if this video helped you, then like it, subscribe it, and don't miss other parts. Thank you.